laugh for?
In the beginning, there were stories. Stories of kingdoms, of warriors, of chaos hidden in shadow, forged in flame, tempered in shadow, spoken with power.
Kia ora, everybody. How are we today? Hello, my dear co-host Anjanette. How are you?
Fine, fine.
How is everybody in chat today? Huzzah, says Manotha. Huzzah. I haven't heard that for a very long time. Huzzah.
Yeah, isn't that sort of a military term or something?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was a long time ago. It's been around
I think it's
a while.
a cavalry unit or something.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
Yeah,
He's
right.
back in blue.
So, Anjanette, my friend,
Yes.
who have we got in chat so far?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I'm editing away like a crazy person on the Amazing Grace one. I keep finding something extra. We've got Manotha, early bird. Demi was here earlier. I'm not sure if she's still with us. Terry Gunter, the queen of the facility, but not the mental facility, she assures me. And we have Arakmud, Anaksinamun, Kay. Terry Kelly Liscombe was there. And I think I've got everyone. Yeah.
Good job. Everybody's slow to come in. I think they're all watching Beardo play his pirate game.
No, well, we've got a lot of lurkers. We've got a good amount of lurkers. So welcome to the lurkers as well.
Oh, welcome, lurkers. Yes.
Yeah.
What does Whitney say? Okay, nerds. Huzzah. Originally spelled H-U-Z-Z-A. Or for those of you in America, Z-Z-A. First appeared in English literature in the 1570s. Likely originating as a sailor's hoisting cry to coordinate the raising of the sails or anchors.
Okay. Well, I'm working with a lot of sails and hoisting of sails and all sorts at the moment. So, yeah cheers to that.
Cheers, everyone. That's what was his name?
Manotha.
The Viking. Viking said. Cheers, everyone.
Yeah.
Yes. We had quite a show. I don't know if I can get everything in this morning. There was so much to do, so much to organise, and I thought, no, there's no way in hell I'm going to get this done in 2 hours. But we live and learn.
If we go over, no big deal.
It's a huge day for today in history. So many things that are of importance that happen today.
Oh,
it's
wow.
Absolutely incredible. The biggest feature today that's not listed anywhere on the computer that I found, but I saw it on Mysteries at the Museum.
Yes.
And August the 14th, which is my date, not your date, but my date, was the day Cleopatra died.
Oh.
There was a lot of controversy surrounding her death. in the days that she died, it
Mhm.
was believed that she was bitten by either an asp or a cobra.
Oh, wow.
But modern day paleontologists are telling us that um, she can't have been poisoned by a snake, that she was poisoned by actual poison itself that was stored in perhaps in her ring.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, because she had two other servants that were with her. And of course, the rule of thumb in those days is that they are killed as well to
Mm.
go with her into the tomb.
Yes, you
Well,
can't go alone.
no, there is not enough venom in an asp to to kill her and two servants.
Oh.
Yes, they've actually found some bones not too long ago in the last few years that they believe are Cleopatra's. And because her tomb or her grave or her bones have been hidden for years and years and years. Because this
Mm.
year 370, so it was a long, long time ago.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
eons ago. Absolute
it was
eons
eons
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
So, because she was apparently a very incredibly intelligent woman, very intellectual and well educated, but she was
Mm.
also fascinated with herbs and knew how to mix poisons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So,
interesting.
yeah, I mean, old stories have it that she called for her for the snakes because Mark Antony had fallen on a sword and took his own life,
Yeah.
and she knew then that her days were numbered. So
And she
that's
went out
why
on her own terms.
she wanted to go out on her own terms. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me quickly, I'm
Mhm.
always a little confused, being that you are now on the 14th and we are still the
Mhm.
13th. So is this the
Yes,
13th or the 14th?
the 14th. All
Ah,
my
okay.
days in history are all based on the 14th.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
The occasional
Um,
one is the day before, so there we have it.
okay,
And
cool.
there's a couple that might be the day after.
Yeah.
Like should put you down and share a picture. I've got a very interesting picture, if I can find it.
While you're looking, just
Yeah,
wanted to welcome Deb Bozard, Auntie Joe. And there was someone else. Ah, I can't
Debbie's
see.
Joy.
Yeah, Debbie's Joy, Deb Bozard, and Auntie Joe. Welcome,
Good morning,
gals.
everyone. Hello, hello.
Is Minotha the
Um,
rose amongst the thorns? Or the thorn amongst the roses? Unless
yes.
Doomieverse is back.
Now today, it's actually tomorrow, August the 15th. 1945 was VJ Day. The Empire of
Oh,
Japan surrenders unconditionally to the Allies, ending World War II. This was August the 15th in Japan and other countries depending on the time zone. So for me, yeah, just
Minotha
depends
says
where you live as to
sailors
the
doing
date.
their thing.
Yes. Now, that's interesting because I was watching that Mysteries of the Museum one night. That woman, they found her. They found out who she was. They put out a plea all across London as
Yeah,
to who this woman was to come forward, and she was in her 80s. She
yeah.
said that was me. She said, and
Oh,
we were celebrating on the streets, and this sailor just grabbed her,
the
and
cheeky,
there hap-
cheeky sod.
yeah, and there just happened to be a photographer there.
Oh, shame. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
they had
so there
been
you
at sea
go.
for a long time and only kissing boys, so
Yeah, dead right.
I'm trying to zoom
Uh,
in so I can see.
Oh, I better take that off screen first. I've got so many things happening here. Yes. Okay. What else was I going to show? We'll do a couple more historicals.
Yeah.
It's a very historical day today. Columbus lands at the Orinoco today in 1498.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And Queen Elizabeth I rejects the Dutch crown. So there we have it. Now, here's a fact about New Zealand. In 1642 on this day,
Yeah.
excuse me, able Tasman ships depart from Batavia to search for Terra Australis, becoming the first Europeans to reach Tasmania and New Zealand.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, so it was today in
Interesting.
history, 1642. And President Lincoln, on this day in 1862, he receives the first group of African Americans to confer with a US president.
Oh, interesting,
Yeah.
because they would only have been like slave status before, so
Yes.
not worthy of that honor,
Yeah.
at that time. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. There's just so many. There's hundreds of things that happen today. In 1941, on this day, US President Franklin Roosevelt and British Prime Minister Winston Churchill issue the joint declaration that later becomes known as the Atlantic Charter.
Kiwi, you're full of history today, hey, girl?
Oh, I know.
You're on a roll.
Oh, I know. And
did you want to know what Whitney said about that iconic photo? She says that iconic photo was in Times Square in New York. Greta Zimmer Friedman, Austrian-born American woman. She died in 2016, not that long ago.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They found her. They put out posters and things all over, everywhere. And it was on the internet, asking, does anyone know this woman? And they tracked her down. And she was, as I said, well in her 80s. And they actually spoke to her about it and talked to her about it and did an interview with her. She was still, fully with it and had her memories of what. Yeah.
Yeah, not like me.
Had all the marbles rattling around, so to speak. All right.
Hi, do me verse.
We're going to kick off today. Let's have a look. With, you know how in the English language, it's a crazy language, right?
Yeah.
And there are so many words that have letters in it that you swear shouldn't really need to be there.
Yes.
Because you think that, there's no need for that letter to be there. It's ridiculous. Words like, say, subtle, S-U-B-T-L-E.
Yes.
Why put a B in subtle?
Yeah.
Why couldn't it be spelled S-U-T-T-L-E? Subtle.
Yeah.
To rhyme with couple. But
and
no,
why
they've got to put a B in it.
Yeah, and why put a K in knife? So now it's knife.
The knife, yes.
The knife. I'm going to knife you.
Yes, no, that's dead right. Well, there's one person that's very good at saying all this, and that is Michael McIntyre.
Oh, he's brilliant.
So we're going to have just a few things from Michael McIntyre. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, it would help to have sound. Okay, Michael.
To get letters to form words so we can communicate, but we also decided to sprinkle, for no apparent reason, letters within these words that are silent forever.
Oh,
What?
Wow.
Like the word hour, for example. Why is the word hour spelt with an H? Why is there an H? The silent H. Nobody has ever said, I'll see you in an hour. I'll see you in an hour. I'm just going to pick up the sandwich. I'll be back in a hour.
Yeah.
Did you notice? You said silent H, not H.
I know. Yeah, I know. But I also found out, I came across it, and I wished I'd have saved it. I don't know where it is. But apparently this guy said he was doing research on the letter H or H, and they are both fully written words in the dictionary, right? They are both words. And he said many years ago, the Irish Catholics were always taught to say H. And that was a common thing in those days. The minute you said H, they knew that you were Catholic background and your Irish blood. So, yeah. So that explains why I was taught to say H. So there you go.
Half a hour. Even half has an L in it. It's like half a hour. How long is the journey? About half a hour to a hour. The sandwich shop is half a hour away. It's a waste of everybody's time. The word subtle, would anybody object if it was spelled S-U-T-L-E? Not a single person would. But there's a B in the middle going, shh, just ignore me. Just ignore me. I'm silent. I've been left here, left behind. I don't know, I was destined for another word, baboon, but here I am with you. How I long to be in the word baboon where I have a purpose. Like all those words that should begin with N, but have a K of all the letters. Why would a K be silent? Knickers. Why is it knickers? Knickers. So I've been thinking about this, as you can probably tell, and I think we should have a day. We should have a day. Silent letter day. Where they all come out to play. It would be on a Wednesday. A Wednesday. Sometime in the autumn. In the autumn. Could be in February. I haven't done this yet. Could be in February or the autumn. And we will spend the day together, families together, talking, and walking. We'll go for walks and climbing, knitting, a lot of knitting. People will save up their knitting to do on silent letter day. And the knife is the only cutlery that you're allowed to use, the knife. No other cutlery is allowed on silent letter day. Food is buffet style. You'll go along with your knife. There's salmon and swordfish.
Isn't he priceless? And that just goes on and on and on.
So good. He's an absolute riot. I could just binge on him for the longest time.
Yeah.
You go down that rabbit hole, you just don't come out for a while.
Oh, I know. When I saw that, I thought I have got to play that. That is absolutely, and it's true. Do you know who altered spelling in America?
No idea.
Now, I could be wrong. Whitney probably will correct me on this. I believe I know it was the president of the United States. Now, it was either Eisenhower, one of the presidents, decided that it was ridiculous to have these words when they could be cut back. There's too many letters in them. He wanted them, because of the amount of writing that took place in the White House, he wanted people to shorten the words. And he gave them a list of words to be shortened. Words like colour, take the U out. Right?
Yeah. That's a pain in my ass.
This is where all the American spellings come in. It was all down to a president reducing the amount of words. He actually reduced the word though to THO. But I mean, later on, of course, it was added back into its full spelling, words like tire, the
Yeah.
different spelling to European spelling, he just shortened all these words to be used in the White House. He was sick of these long, long words that didn't need to have letters, so he just went through and picked all the letters out. So that was all
What a
due to an
shit.
American president.
Yeah.
Yeah, changing the way
Yeah.
America pronounces their words and spells them.
Yeah.
Not so much pronounce, but spells them.
Yeah, well, I
The
mean,
first thing people say is aluminium, which is what Westerners
aluminum.
is what we say, and
Yeah.
Americans say aluminum. But it's because they are spelt differently. Did you know that?
I didn't actually pay that much attention to whether it's
Yeah,
aluminium or aluminum.
aluminium has one more I in the word,
Ah,
whereas
that would make
aluminum
sense.
is
They
just
probably dropped the
NUM at
freaking
the
I.
end. Yes, they
Yeah.
dropped the I.
Yeah.
And that is why Americans pronounce it aluminum, because the other I is not in the word. So that's why we pronounce it aluminium.
It's
Yeah.
ironic
Yeah.
that they spend so much time. I love you, my American friends, but they spend so much time taking those extra letters out, but they don't say horse riding. They'll say horseback riding. Like, where the
riding.
fuck else are you going to be on the horse except on its back?
Now, who did a whole thing on that?
Michael McIntyre.
Was that Michael McIntyre as well?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So that's why I said
there
it's
was-
ironic that, there's certain words that we will say pavement, but they will say sidewalk.
Sidewalk.
Yeah, but sidewalk isn't really shorter, but it is two words where it could have been one. I
It's
suppose
still
they
got
make
broken
it
down
one
to
word.
two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but in any case.
Now,
Ooh,
going off that, yeah, we'll have to try and find that video. That was so funny about the way he
yeah.
put the American words.
Yeah, he did a lot. We played it on one of my streams. A while ago, I played that clip of Michael McIntyre talking about horseback riding and other words which I've now totally forgotten.
You forgot yeah.
Yeah, but that's typical of me. I can look it up. I'll find it again.
I remember now. Horseback riding. Of course, it's on their back. Where else you ride it? Yeah.
Where the fuck else would you be sitting if you were horse riding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead right.
Anyways.
Anywho.
Yeah.
Now, as you may have guessed in the thumbnail, we're going to do NESSUN DORMA. But I've just realised it's gone, so I'll have to try and find it again.
Oh, well, Doomyverse just popped in.
Yes, he was first in this morning at some ungodly hour.
Doomy does that. The minute your stream is up, Doomy pops in to say, how's it? How's it? I don't know if it translates, but it's a South African word. We don't say howdy. We're like, how's it?
Yes, how's it? Yeah.
How's that?
H-O-Z-I-T or H-O-W-Z-I-T.
Yes, how's it? Or like,
I've got to find my
if you're really Afrikaans and you're really from other side of the railway track, then it's, hoe gaan dit my broer?
Oh, gosh.
They don't say bro, it's broer, my broer.
Oh, okay. Oh, isn't this annoying? Oh, I had
Have you lost it? Must I find it for you?
Yes. It's the one with the child.
I shall find it. Oh, the one with the child reacts to NESSUN DORMA.
Yes. The one I think looks like Dan as a baby.
Child reacts or baby reacts to Pavarotti. Okay,
Yes.
but there's quite a few. Now, which one is it? Is it the dark-haired chappy?
No, It's a it reacts to Nessun Dorma, not Pavarotti. Yeah.
Go.
Damn, I had this looked out.
Oh, what I do, I save it in my downloads. I download it so that
I
it's
did.
all there. And
Yeah,
then I
but I
clear.
can't find it. I saved it to my downloads, but
Kiwi, Kiwi, Kiwi.
yes,
I hope
yes,
we
yes, yes.
didn't chat too much because you sent it to me. Was it last night? Christ,
Oh, I
when
could
was
have done
that?
through. That's all right. I found it. I found it.
You got it, you got it, you got it.
Yes. Yeah, found
Fish
it.
Gotti.
Yes. Okay. Oh,
Have
dear.
either of you seen or heard Gallagher from the 70s or 80s? Now, who is he, Auntie Joe? Enlighten me. The only one I know is old Peter Gallagher, and he was an actor.
Peter Gallagher was the lead singer of Midnight Oil.
Oh, fuck, well. I'm sure there was one that was an actor as well. You see,
I don't know. Don't know.
I know names, but I don't always know where I know the names from. What is everyone going? Gotti equals fish. Fish Gotti equals what?
Fish
Even
Gotti.
Terry
Yeah.
Gunther is what's his name? Equals fish Gotti. Am I pronouncing it right? Gotti.
Yes,
Kiwi,
yes.
have you found your thing?
Yes, yes, it's all ready to go. Yep. Now, I have found here, I found it on YouTube,
Yeah.
a young child. This child is very young. I don't know if it's
Sorry,
a
I'm
boy or a
yawning.
girl
Mhm.
that instantly reacts to Pavarotti singing Nessun Dorma. And I was mesmerized by this child because the baby is fixated on the video, on the TV. And I think that this child is the spitting image of Dan Vasc.
Oh,
And
okay. Oh, that's the one I saw when I was
yes,
looking for it now. So this is officially the youngest reactor we've had on the show.
yes. Not too interested, playing.
Oh, she gets it.
Absolutely. Look at the eyes. She's just totally
Mesmer,
zoned.
yeah.
Mesmerized.
Wish
Look
the
at the
bloody
hair.
mother would. I wish the mother would keep the camera still. I'm getting seasick.
Yeah,
Look at the little feet.
I know. The wee feet were going.
Wonder if she kicks her toes often as you do.
Look at the wee face. She's absolutely mesmerized.
Yeah, she's dropped everything. She's
Yeah,
just
everything's
watching.
gone. Everything's gone. She's fascinated. She doesn't even blink. It's the wee toes going again.
And they're going to the.
Yeah,
Look at that. Look at that.
yeah, I know.
Oh, where's Kaden now? Little toes. Oh, man. Too sweet.
So there we go. Oh, man.
That was rather sweet.
Wasn't it just precious?
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely. And it just shows you not a word needs to be spoken.
Yeah.
The child does not mutter a word.
Yeah.
And she was busy dancing around, playing around with this toy. And the minute he opened his mouth, she just drops it.
Yes.
And yeah,
Totally enthralled.
enthralled, yeah. And I just thought people might get a kick out of watching that. Yeah. Anywho, we've got a couple of reactions today, of course. One is from the same lady who reacted to Dan's Gethsemane last week.
Yes. Yeah.
And she is the vocal coach. And she's doing the reaction to NESSUN DORMA. And then we're going to have Mortius. Our friend Mortius. He only did a
Yes.
few of Dan's songs, but this is the
Yeah.
last of the ones that he reacted to. And it was My Heart Will Go On.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's good. I enjoyed his reactions. I'll save
Yeah.
the Oh Holy Night for one of my ones.
Good thinking, 99. We'll have to split them between us, won't we, to get through them all? Mind you, there's a heck of a lot to go, isn't there?
Yeah, no, geez, there's
Yeah.
a ton. I really enjoyed this vocal. What is your vocal coach? Something. The lady that we're watching now.
Yes,
I
and
really
that's gone
enjoyed
as
her
well.
reaction
Oh my
to
God.
Nessun Dorma.
Oh
I
man.
loved opera singer reacts, but his is 40 minutes long. It's really long.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's really good. Oh, there goes my other
Oh,
laptop.
wrong
Let me just
one.
get it going again.
Wrong one.
I have a heater on next to me today.
Oh, do you?
Yes. It's not even that freaking cold. I don't know what's going on with my two laptops. This one says 15, that one says 18. But to be fair, this one is closer to the heater. I'm just feeling it here.
And that's disappeared off the list too. Oh, crikey. All right.
You want me to find it, or you're going to find it quickly?
I'm going to have to find it again. It's disappeared off the list too. Well, you see, I had a crash last night on my computer when I was setting it up.
Fuck it.
Yeah. So it's throwing me out. So it's with the vocal coach.
Oh, there are so many.
Oh, no. Sorry about this, folks. I did have them ready, but as I say,
There's our one. I'm looking at the list, and our show is there.
Yes.
The list of reactions. That's weird. That's just weird. There she. Have you got it?
Yes.
Jinx.
Yes.
So have I.
Whoops. Okay. There she
We had
goes.
storms every day since Sunday. Some of them severe. And
Oh, wow.
it is hot and muggy.
Oh,
geez,
no.
Deb, I feel your pain. 3 days without internet. I think I'll rather, when our electricity was down and we were sitting marooned upstairs 2 years ago with the flood, I didn't mind that we didn't have electricity, but as long as we had Wi-Fi, because then you're still connected and you can chat and you're entertained. So, I mean, fuck the
Yeah,
electricity. We just used our gas for the coffee and all of that and to cook on. We were standing in knee-deep water downstairs, cooking away on the gas stove. But I wouldn't be able to cope without the internet. Not when you've got nothing else. No
oh,
TV, squat.
exactly. Oh,
Yeah.
God, I'd think my right arm had been cut off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the thing today, everything is streaming, so it's not even like you can go stick your bunny aerial up on the roof and still
Yeah,
have
yeah,
TV.
right.
Well, I wouldn't have been able to watch TV because there's no fucking electricity.
No
So we were
electricity.
screwed anyway. But
Yeah.
we had our tablets. We had our tablets. Quite,
Somebody just mentioned something here. Where was it? Oh, who was it?
Whitney says, quote, by whom in what? People's reactions to opera
Yes,
the
that's
first
what
time they see it is very dramatic. They either love it or they hate it.
I hate
If
it.
they
Yeah.
love it, they will always love it. If they don't, they may learn to appreciate it. What movie was that from? I know that's from a movie.
Oh, it's from the Smothers Brothers. My favourite skit is Less Ons and More Ons. That
I'm
just
almost
brings
sure
Debbie's
it's
joy.
in Pretty Woman as well. Because when
Oh,
she goes to the opera with Richard Gere for the first time, that's why she wears
oh,
the red dress.
yes,
And somebody says that, and then she's sitting there absolutely enraptured with the
yeah.
whole opera
And
going down.
I nearly wet my pants. And the old lady said, "What did she say?" She liked the
Pirates
Pirates
of
in Penzance.
Penzance.
Do you know that scene
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
he opens the box, right?
Yeah.
And it's got the beautiful diamond necklace in it. It's
Yeah.
worth millions. And she puts her hand in to feel it, and he snaps the box down. He did that himself. That was not scripted.
Kiwi,
And
were you not paying attention in my show last week? I covered that in the show.
I'm covering it for my people.
Okay. I was just saying, Jesus, my co-host is not even paying attention.
She was paying full attention. I'm just covering it for those who weren't on Anjanette's show.
Oh, good save, Kiwi, good save.
So
I
there
have
you
to
have it.
commend you. You have the reflexes of a fox.
Of a blowfly, I mean. Very annoying sometimes. Okay.
I miss her, Dawn. And Wendy. Wendy's here as well. Did I miss you earlier, Wendy?
No, she's just come in. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Kiwi's chat bitch, so my job is to look after chat.
Oh, good heavens. I had a very embarrassing situation last night that I'm going to tell you people. I shouldn't.
Ooh, do she?
I'm going to share it with you.
Did you kick your toe again? Oh.
No, I fell off a very high chair.
No.
And I hit the deck and I was frozen to the floor and I could not move.
Oh no. Are you okay though?
Yeah.
What happened?
I hurt my hip and my shoulder, so therefore I couldn't turn. And because I've had knee replacement, when you have a knee replacement, you cannot kneel on that knee.
Mm.
You cannot kneel
so
on
how
it
do you
at
get
all.
up?
And I thought, I'm not ringing an ambulance to come and get me up. So I rang my neighbour.
Yeah.
And I went, help. He said, what's up? And I said, help. He said, what's up?
Oh, listen, laugh.
I said, I'm really embarrassed, but I've hit the deck and I can't move. He said, I'm round the corner having tea with the family. So he said, I'll be there in 2 minutes. Just hang on. I said, I'll open the door because I can reach the door. And so he came in and he stood over me like this and he said, oh, I don't know.
How am I getting you up?
Oh, I was absolutely mortified. But he's such a lovely.
No.
We've known each other for 11 years now. So, yeah. He's a
Oh,
character.
shit. That was funny, Kiwi, but I'm glad you're fine.
Yeah, I mean, when I think about it, I could have broken a bone, I could have broken my hip, I would have been stuck,
Yes.
and my phone was out of
Ah,
reach for a while until I scuffled myself over and picked up my phone.
yeah, it's a bitch to
Yeah.
get up when you go down, when you are age now, and when you're packing a few pounds as well. A
I
little
know.
while ago, yeah, if you come down my flight of stairs, to the bottom, as you get the last step, it's basically you're in a passage, and straight in front of you is like a little alcove, because that leads to
Oh, okay.
the bedroom downstairs, or the guest bedroom, and the bathroom directly opposite. So there's like a little thing, and I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but I thought I'd hit the last step already. So I
Yeah.
stepped, but it was much deeper. So of course I went
Oh,
flying. Thank God the wall of the alcove was there. So I slammed into the wall, spun around, managed to hit my hip on the doorway, but managed to just grab like on both sides. I managed to half
oh
stay up,
no.
but I still went down. And then I couldn't get up, and I didn't want to shout for my hubby because I was a little bit embarrassed. And I don't
Oh,
even drink. But I
oh no.
managed to crawl. I managed to drag myself to the stair, and then I used the steps going up to just sort of crawl
Yeah,
up with
see,
my hands, ass in the air, and
yeah,
then I was up. But Jesus, it
I
was
had,
sore.
I had nothing of that height around me. There was just, everything was high. And I thought, oh, I'm going to be stuck here.
Okay, but how did you off the chair? How did you fall off the chair?
I was putting
And
something
how
up
high are
high.
we talking here?
Oh, probably 7 foot. Yeah, it was high. It was just enough for me not to reach the top, what I was
Yeah.
doing. And yeah, I just fell to the floor.
Oh
Because
God.
I thought I stepped off the chair thinking, oh, there's the floor there, but it's not. It was a lot further down than what I thought. And when I fell, I was going, fuck! Oh, I just get angry.
Oh
When I do stupid things, I get angry. And I physically start hitting things, and then I get sore because I've hit something.
no. Yeah. Now I normally come up faster than I went down if I'm in a public place. I'm up so fast you wouldn't even know I was down. I mean, there's a video on YouTube to prove it.
Yes, I've seen that video.
I mean, I was up so quick, and that video is
Oh, gosh.
awful because the fucking wind took my shirt and it just floated. And like I'm not fat enough, it added like another 3 people. And I was bigger then as well. It was before I managed to lose a bit of
Oh,
weight.
oh dear.
Oh God.
There,
Anyway,
yeah, I went on the internet last night, and there is actually classes you can attend to get up if you fall, if you fall and you're over 60. And I thought I'm going to have to look into that, because when you start carrying extra weight, something
yeah.
that was a breeze 10, 20 years ago is no longer a breeze. It's a fucking windstorm. There's no
Um,
fucking way you're going to move. God has other
uh,
plans.
oh, thank God, I've still got my
So,
husband. I've still got my
yeah,
husband around. Whenever I go down like a fucking ox, he just puts his hand out and then I'm up.
yeah,
If I'm not
yeah,
in
that's
a
all.
position.
That's
If I'm
all
in
I
a public
needed.
place, if I'm in a
Yeah,
public place, God helps me because I'm just up again. But if I'm at
yeah.
home, then he comes. But luckily, I
No,
haven't fallen in a while. So maybe
God
I'm
was
getting less
standing over me
clumsy.
going, you should have not had that chocolate. Now, speaking of
Uh,
stairs, I don't trust stairs.
Hey,
You know
Kiwi,
why?
Laurie is there. Laurie's in chat if you wanted to click on her on the
Ah,
YouTube channel to make her mod quickly. Laurie
oh,
says she's in front of her 8-year-old grandson's school waiting for him to get out, so she can only stay a few
oh,
minutes.
oh,
Yeah.
that's all right. Yes, I'll have to do that later.
Is,
I don't trust steers. Do you know why?
are you talking about stairs?
Yeah,
Oh, steer. You said steers.
steers. The things you climb.
Stairs. For us, steers
Anyway,
are either
anyway,
bull cattle or it's a restaurant chain in South Africa, steers, with the
it's
horn.
not the way I
Yeah.
say that.
Okay, stairs.
I don't
Stairs.
trust steers. They're
Yeah.
always up to something.
Oh no. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was up to something. Stairs are my enemy, says Laurie as well. Yeah. The other day I fell up the stairs, but it was just I corrected quickly, so I just hit the first two. But my hands, everything was still on the ground because it's stairs. If you're falling upstairs, you're okay.
Yeah. You say
Yeah.
there's 2 syllables, steers.
Stairs.
Oh, you don't now.
Stairs. I'm going upstairs.
Yeah.
Do you mean steer? No, steer.
Yeah.
Oh, steer is. Are you meaning like a male? A bull? Wendy, is that what you mean by steer? No, ours is steers. It's like the American call cattle steers. If it's a male cow.
Steers.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got a restaurant chain here called Steers, and they make the most divine flame grilled hamburgers, and their chips are legendary. Or French fries, as the
speaking of that,
Americans say. Yeah.
I was watching Jay on his road trip with Jeremy, and they
And
were heading to
Beardo.
Vegas,
Yeah.
and Beardo. And they called in, and it was when they were in Vegas, that's right, and they were getting a meal. And Beardo bought chicken tenders that were chili hot, very spicy, very hot. They even give you these black gloves to wear to eat them because there's so much chili on them. And when
So that you don't have it on your hands, because if you go and
don't have
wheel
it on your
something
fingers.
afterwards,
Oh,
yeah, you're
God,
gonna have
and
a
even
frightfully
do
hot
that.
willy.
Jamie Oliver did that one night on a cooking show. He had been chopping chilies, and he went like that. Oh my God, they had to stop the show for a bit. Yeah,
I can imagine.
drove him nuts. But anyway, Beardo bought his big tray of food, and the tray was laden with food, including these huge, great big bloody chili chicken tenders.
Uh-huh.
And the lady, when he bought them, the lady said, would you like you've got to wear gloves because the chili's so hot. And he said,
Yeah.
don't you know who I am? She said, no. Who are
He's
you?
fear no chili.
Fear the Beardo. I do not fear the chili. So anyway, he brought them back to the table, and Mozamboni was sitting there, right?
Oh
And
no.
they were sharing their food. And Jay said, I'm not going to have any. I don't eat chili.
Yeah.
And Beardo was chucking off about these black gloves, and he sort of threw them aside. And he said to Mozamboni, here, I bought you some chicken tenders. And he picked up one, dipped it in the sauce, and the next minute his whole face goes bright red.
And he's out of there.
And then he just scarpers. And then Jay puts the camera back on and said, we've lost Mozamboni. He went bright red, and he's disappeared. He's done a runner, and his phone was still sitting there. His half-eaten chicken tender was sitting there.
Oh, shame, man.
Yeah. It was
no.
so hot. He couldn't handle it. He was trying to speak, and he was coughing and spluttering. God, it was hilarious.
Oh, I love it when they're hot
bugger.
like that. But I don't think I can handle Beardo's level of heat, but I do like it hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Any hazels. All right, are we all
Yeah.
ready to listen to Mr. Vask and this lovely lady, this lovely reactor? She is so nice.
Oh, she's awesome.
Yeah.
A bunch. It's probably one of the hardest songs in the male repertoire. Certainly one of the hardest songs to sing well. Let's see how Dan does with Nessun Dorma.
Nessun dorma, nessun dorma. Tu pure principessa nella tua fredda stanza guardi le stelle che tremano d'amore e di speranza.
Ooh, forgot how much I treasure this song. As soon as the first few notes came out of the instruments, I was like, oh. But when Dan started singing, that's when I was like really intrigued. Those first few lines were so beautiful. Oh, I loved hearing him singing the operatic style. He sounds fantastic. I've heard, little hints and traces here and there in some of his other songs, but not full-on legit opera. And I'm so impressed. It's beautiful. I really was enjoying how he's rolling his R's, such as in the Nessun Dorma. Very, very Italian there. Visually, something that was interesting to me was how the mic is so far down from his mouth. I don't know if this was simply so that we could see his face better, or if this is actually the way he would record an operatic song where his voice is so big and so loud, and maybe up here might be just blowing out that condenser mic there. I'm not really sure.
That
Yeah, well,
just shows you how long
yeah.
ago this reaction was, because I mean, that condenser mic, he got rid of that about 7 or 8 years ago, and then he went to the chrome one. It's got a special name, but I can never remember it.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I think it's also because the way he performs, even the reactors fully buy into the fact that that's live. Now, I know he is singing live, but it's not the actual recording. It's the performance video.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
yeah.
I've seen, if you go back and you look at his older stuff, where he was still singing with the orange background, when he hits those big notes, he actually pulls back from the mic
Pulls his body
entirely.
back.
Yeah, because he said
Yeah.
his voice is very dynamic and it would just, the distortion would be too much. There was something else as well. She's complimenting him on the R's, rolling his R's. I can do that because I'm South African.
What?
But
What?
Afrikaans people roll their R's. My secretary, she doesn't say Richard, she says Richard.
Richard. I'll tell you, that was Mrs. Bouquet. She used to say
Yes.
Richard.
Yeah, well, my secretary is very Afrikaans and she rolls her R's. It's Richard and everything's like, but in any case, when opera singer reacts was doing his reaction, which is it's over 40 minutes long.
I know,
and
it's
I
very
might
long.
still feature that on my show. But in any case, he said that the proper Italian way, you don't roll your R's, which is interesting. But I mean,
That's
but he
true,
was
because
giving, but
Yeah.
he is properly trained as an opera singer. He's a fully trained opera singer. So he really did an intense breakdown of, the things that Dan did that weren't strictly according to opera training, but it just worked so well. You know what I'm saying?
She was impressed. with the rolling of
Yeah.
the R's. She was
Yeah,
really
that's what I
impressed
said.
with
I
that.
just find it interesting because
Yeah,
she's not a classically trained opera singer, whereas the
yeah,
opera singer
yeah.
is. So it was just interesting always to get an
But she
analysis
is though,
across the
isn't she?
spectrum. I don't
She's
know
a
if she's
fully, yes, she is. She's a fully trained opera singer.
okay. Well, as I said, that was just
Yeah,
something that guy pointed out. But as I said, the ear likes what the ear likes.
yeah.
And I still prefer Dan's version over Pavarotti's. But that's because I have an
Oh, so do I.
uneducated ear, but it just sounds nicer to me. So, yeah.
Mm. No, so do I. All right, we'll carry on, see what she's got to say.
Either way, it's just an observation, but I'm really, really interested in Dan's voice. I want to hear that much again. You'll notice I almost hit pause after the first two lines because I was like, wow. But then I thought, okay, no. They hate it when I pause too soon.
Nessun dorma, nessun dorma.
Beautiful. Right away on that first Nessun Dorma, he started very big and strong for that first syllable, the Ness, and then he started to bring it down to a softer tone on the Dorma. No one is sleeping. None shall sleep. None shall sleep is the subtitle. Listen to the dynamic movement he is doing on this first phrase. That and the beautiful tone and the beautiful vibrato are what sold me instantly on that first phrase.
Nessun dorma,
Pretty.
nessun dorma.
Very full tone there.
Tu pure, o principessa, nella tua fredda
And rich there.
stanza, guardi le stelle che tremano d'amore ed in speranza.
I love his soft tone. But the big notes are beautiful too. Nice and strong. Rich, full. Okay, here comes our first lift.
Ma il mio mistero è chiuso in me. Il nome mio nessun saprà. No, sulla terra. Quando la luce splenderà.
I couldn't.
Oh, it's great to see her so excited about it, isn't it?
Mm.
She just gets totally wrapped up in it and she just
Yeah.
saps
The
everything
boy
in and
can sing.
sucks it.
What can we say?
Yeah. It makes you wonder, you can almost visualize him in the car with his dad when these types of songs were getting played, because his dad was a huge operatic fan, wasn't he? Being Italian or half Italian? Italian.
I don't know.
I think he was half. I think his grandmother was full Italian. And it makes you wonder if that's when he fell in love with singing.
Mm.
Who knows? Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, she's just sapped everything in and she just knows what she likes. That's for
Yeah.
sure. We'll carry on.
Wait to hear how he was going to do in that upper range there. He delivered. I know from hearing other singers working on this song how difficult this moment in the song is. Of course, we've got the big moment at the very end, but this moment here is a tricky one, the placement. And man, he just went for it. That high note was huge. I need to hear it again as we go back. Look at how big his mouth is. Not shaped like that, by the way. It was so nice and round. Oh, he is opening up to that full jaw opening just to let that sound soar out.
Mal mio mistere chiuso in me, il nome mio nessun saprà, no,
There it goes. Look at that Amazing dynamics, Dan. Amazing. Huge contrasts. His
Huge.
big notes and his soft notes, his fortissimo and his piano. It's a very, very dramatic sensation. He has a big voice, so his big notes are huge. And what's cool is that he's still able to get quite soft and gentle and sweet sounding in those quieter notes. I know from watching male singers work on this song that the breath support is a killer in this section. These high notes take a lot of breath energy to hit in that full big voice. And he made it sound like it was no problem. Okay, one more time from this peak and we'll continue.
Il nome mio nessun saprà, no, sulla terra quando la luce and il mio bacio scioglie il silenzio che ti fa mia.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to pause here because we'll just let it run to the end probably after this moment. It just can't interrupt the climax of the song. I have to admit, I was a tiny bit skeptical coming into this. I mean, I know Dan has an amazing voice. I have heard him many times. I'm a fan.
There was one guy I watched doing a reaction to this, and he too was an opera singer. I think his name is Dan as well, Daniel.
Yes, that's the one I'm talking about. He did a long ass one. It was the first reaction he ever did to Dan, and it was like 45 minutes long. Still one of my favorites.
Do you remember what he said in it, though? He said that Dan wasn't actually up to opera singing grade.
He said that he wasn't insulting him, and a lot of people in, you know, the fanatics just attacked the poor man.
Mate,
he actually stopped doing reactions because people were always just. That's why I said sometimes, yes, you're a big fan, but sometimes you're not doing anyone any favors by attacking anyone who dares to have an opinion that's different, because everything he says he supported, and he said that he was doing a reaction based purely on how it should be sung in the opera style if you were singing it as an opera singer. So if you went and auditioned with that, you wouldn't even get past the door. But not to say it wasn't brilliantly performed, and he thoroughly enjoyed the performance, and I loved hearing his take on everything. I loved hearing where Dan deviates from how it would be done in a proper opera way of doing it, and it just reinforced for me why I preferred Dan's version. I preferred that layer of metal that comes through because it just gave it
Exactly,
so much more
exactly.
welly, especially where he hits those big notes that's coming. I don't want to spoil what's coming, but I'm sure everyone's seen it. Where
Yeah.
that
And
that
the
little bit
fact
of a
too that
yeah,
he repeats the last verse.
yeah. Oh,
That
I'm
was
going red now. I
totally,
must put my heater off. But in any case, so I
that was
loved his
totally
reaction.
unexpected. Yeah.
Because, I mean,
Um,
it wasn't opera singer grade. It wasn't. But he said that didn't make it any less spectacular. And people miss the point when they do that. You know, it's like if someone's not saying it's absolutely freaking fantastic, then they attack the poor person that's reacting.
there was
So,
another
yeah,
chap too, a Christian
yeah,
guy. I can't remember
he
his
was
name.
English. He also
He
went off when he said something about how he started Amazing Grace. And people also attacked him, and he said, "Look, I'm going to say my say. If you don't like it, this isn't the show for you."
Yes, he
Yeah.
apparently did a reaction to a previous version of another song, and he was totally attacked. And that's
Mm,
when he did come on again and did another song, as you say, I think it was Amazing Grace. And he said, if you don't like what I have to say as a reactor, there's the door.
yeah.
Don't attack him for his
Charlie Smith.
opinion.
Yes,
Everybody,
Kelly List. Yeah.
everybody has an opinion, and it
And I
was
mean, yeah,
basically the grey-haired brigade. I hate to say that, and we're all a part of it
mm,
to a degree, but you certainly can't pick on these people who are professionals at how they react and what they're reacting on, and they should
exactly. Yeah.
not be attacked because they don't like what they're hearing. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
And
just
opera
ridiculous.
singer, Daniel, opera singer, I mean, I love his reactions because it's constructive criticism. Where
That's
we
what it
hear
is. That's
perfection,
what it is.
he will
Yeah,
say, this he did perfectly, but he could maybe have done it. So
yeah,
I like
yeah.
things like that because
There's
there's always
another
room for
young man.
improvement.
There's another young man too. I've forgotten his name. He's a beautiful opera singer, and he reacted to it as well. And he was blown away, but he didn't really say too much, anything too detrimental,
Hmm.
because I think he was fearful that he was going to upset all the fans. Yeah,
Yeah.
who knows? It's hard to know. Anyway, we'll carry on.
But opera's a whole nother beast. It's a whole nother beast. It takes so much work, so much effort, so much technical skill. And this song, on top of all that, it was like the My Heart Will Go On of the Puccini era. And so you've got to connect, you've got to sell it. And he's doing such a beautiful job with the expression. But his operatic voice, it's fantastic. The vibrato, the richness, the vowel shapes. It is full on legit. It is beautiful, and I'm just loving it. As I said, I will not interrupt this next section because we just can't. All right, here we go.
Bravo.
Cracks me up.
Encore,
Bravo, Dan.
encore.
He's like, okay,
Yes.
peak moment in the song. How can I Dan VASC this? I know, I'll do it twice. What do I mean by that? Dan VASCing it? Because he always gives a surprise. He always gives extra. He always goes way beyond anything we could possibly expect or dream up for him. And this was how he Dan VASCed this song. He's like, okay, they're gonna think it's over, and I'm gonna do it again. I love it. Wow, beautiful. There's something else about this other than the amazing vocals in this last section of the song that just really got me. You know what that was? His eyes. It looked like there were tears in his eyes.
Yeah,
It
they
was
did, didn't they?
beautiful. He just seemed so connected to the song. Now, if you watch some of my other reactions, you know that when there are instrumental moments in the song, sometimes I will reflect that it looks a little bit awkward. Singing along to a track on camera, I'm not saying I blame anyone for looking a little awkward, but it does sometimes feel like, okay, what do I do? But he had this like pained look on his face. He was really, really thinking about the story of the song and living the story. It was like he was completely oblivious to the fact that there's a big camera in his face. Suddenly his eyes got so bright and shiny and watery looking. It looked like he was about to cry. He was so immersed in the song, and that really, really got me in such a good way. Let's watch the last section one more time because it is worth it. See? Here it comes. Beautiful. Look at his face.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant.
Oh, it was so beautiful. I was really like feeling that. I if I go back and watch the third time, I know I'm going to start crying myself. It was so dramatic and so beautiful.
Dramatic.
And
Yeah,
it really,
that's the
like I
word.
said, it seemed
Dramatic.
so sincere. It did not seem like acting. It seemed like this is something he has lived. Not the story of Turandot per se, but, you know, a feeling of willing to die for love.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, as I mentioned, a lot of my Dan fans had requested for Nessun Dorma for a while, and I've had it on my list. And with all the high expectations I have from Dan, I could not have imagined it to be as stunning and beautiful and powerful as this was. It's just Dan being Dan, blowing my mind again and again. I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, please be sure to hit subscribe. I don't know why I'm pointing this way today. If you haven't seen my other Dan VASC reactions, you can find them right here. Thanks so much again, and I'll see you next time.
Oh, she's lovely. I thoroughly enjoy her.
She
That
is
was,
gorgeous, isn't she?
yeah, that was the other thing that Daniel said as well, the opera singer. Where Dan sings it, he's choppy. You know what I'm saying? He hits, you know, and when you're doing it in opera, you're supposed to flow into. But that's why I said I like
Yeah.
this version. I've listened to Pavarotti's. I've listened to there was
But
something on
have you,
YouTube a while ago where they had all the big people singing it. It was like a whole string of them. And they sing it and it's lovely and whatever. And I can appreciate the technique and the hitting the high notes. And there's many different interpretations or ways to sing it. But none of them gives me goose flesh. And you must remember, you're listening. Half the time, I'm not even watching the man sing because he's playing in
yeah,
another room or it's on the radio, on my car while I'm driving or whatever. So I'm not even seeing him sing. It's just the voice. It's all about the voice. And the others don't move you, for me at least. But I enjoy his version because I just feel it packs so much more passion. The others feel almost like they've sung it 1,000 times before. It's just another
well,
stage
I
performance.
think that's why Pavarotti became so famous with his passion of the
Mm,
song and the drama and the effect that he had on the song. But nothing, he sung it in that choppy sort of tone as well.
mm,
Uh, I always compared Dan to the Pavarotti version, and
mm.
there was that choppy sound. There wasn't the smooth sound that, say, Andrea Bocelli had.
Yes,
He was
yes.
a
So,
lot smoother in the way he
yeah.
sang it. Yeah,
So
and
there's a lot of
to
interpretations. Yeah.
oh, a lot.
Oh,
I'm
my
not an
dear.
opera expert. Um, not an opera expert by any means, but I still believe that his mind was back in that car with his father listening to that song on the radio. To me, that's where his mind was going. And
Yeah.
that's probably not saying it was, but that could be what teared him up at the end was memories. Because
Yeah.
songs, as you know, always bring up memories.
Yeah.
Always. Because
Yeah. It takes you back.
sometimes I stop when I hear a song and I think, oh, I haven't heard that song for years. I remember when I heard that for the first time. You know,
Kiwi,
I
give me a
remember
second here quickly. How do I mute myself? Okay, hold.
hit the microphone button. Yeah, so I mean, you guys in chat will know too that when you hear a song that you haven't heard for a freaking long time, and you tend to think to yourself, oh, I haven't heard that song for ages. It takes me back to the day when I first heard it, or when the
Yeah.
person I was with, or the person I was shagging or making love to, or whatever the case may be, and you heard that song. I was like that with Queen and
Uh-huh.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
I lived in a very, very small ski town right at the bottom of the mountain, um, and it used to get extremely cold there. And we used to often travel to another city or a
Yeah.
larger town just for a hamburger at night time. So there was about six of us piled into the Mark II Zephyr one night, and we headed off. We got out of town about 20 minutes out of town. The radio was going, and all of a sudden, Bohemian Rhapsody comes on, and we were all looking
Mm.
at each other, thinking, "What the fuck is this?" And we,
It was out there.
and then they played it and played it and played it on the radio over and over and over, and we were just totally blown away. And I still have those memories of the car, the night we travelled to buy a hamburger, and having that song played for the very first time. Yeah, and you just instantly get hit with memories about songs. And it
Yeah.
would not surprise me if that's where Dan was at.
Yeah.
He was in the
It's
car
quite
with
possibly,
his
eh?
dad, chatting with his dad, laughing with his dad, listening to, probably even singing. His father may be singing it. You don't know. None of us know the circumstances.
Yes. Yeah.
Laurie said, Kiwi's right, it's his dad he was thinking about. I don't think we need to be Einsteins to figure, that.
Yeah.
I have
So,
certain views of my father, and especially when Wimbledon tennis comes around every year. And I always said to my dad, I'll take you there one day and you and I can sit up and eat strawberries and cream and watch
ooh.
tennis. And unfortunately, my father got very, very ill at a young age, and he had never travelled. And I always had the dream. He was on my bucket list to take my dad to Wimbledon. Yeah,
Mm,
but it never happened. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I used to follow Wimbledon when I was younger, and I had an aunt that I couldn't stand. Well, she was married into the family, and she always screamed for or shouted for Chrissy Everett, and then became Chrissy
Chris
Everett
Evert
Lloyd.
Lord.
And
Yeah.
just because of that, I was always rooting for Martina Navratilova. And
Navratilova.
yes, and
Yeah.
Martina did not disappoint. I got lacquer.
Yeah, most of the time Martina would win. Yeah, a lot of the
Mm,
time.
yeah, but
Yeah.
Jesus, did you see the arms on that woman? She could bench
Oh,
press.
I know. She was interviewed at the last Wimbledon, just the
Mm,
last month. Yeah, last month, July.
yeah,
Yeah, she's still in good shape. Yeah,
yeah,
still in good shape.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I enjoy her. And old
But you're
Steffi
right,
Graf.
Laurie. Songs do have powerful, powerful memories. I
Yeah.
remember when I heard Dan sing Loch Lomond, the Scottish song. I used to sing that with my daughter in the car all the time. We used to
Uh,
travel for, it was about a 3.5 hour drive from where I lived to where my parents lived. And sometimes I'd take my daughter and we'd drive off, head down the coastline. And she'd always used to say to me, play that Scottish song, play the Scottish song. And it was a song that my mother used to sing, being from Edinburgh. And
yeah.
yeah, and
Loch Lomond.
Loch Lomond, yeah,
Yeah, or Loch
and
Lomond. We're getting the proper
Loch Lomond,
pronunciation.
yeah,
Not like the
yeah.
H.
No, no H in Loch Lomond.
Oh, there is, isn't there?
Oh,
Loch
there is,
Lomond.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. it's a
LOCH.
it's a silent H.
It's a silent H. It could go on Silent Letter Day. Silent Letter Day.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he is so funny.
Yeah. But I thoroughly enjoyed this Nessun Dorma reaction from her. She was really good. I like her. She's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Laurie, my dad wore Old Spice as well, and
Ah,
everybody
my
used to buy him Old
granddad.
Spice.
Yeah, my granddad too. It was that funny little white bottle. It was a funny little
White
shape.
bottle, all red.
Yeah.
Sometimes they were red bottles as well. Gosh, I'm
Yeah.
flushed.
And
Yeah.
you know what I found
Bill.
the other day was the little shaving brush that used to come, because remember those years you used to get these fancy
Yes,
toiletry kits.
yes, the
And I
gift.
still have
Yeah.
a pottery, like a little vase that bath salts came in for Radox. And
Oh,
I got that
wow.
when I was a teenager, and I still have that bottle. It was a gift. And it's a
Gosh.
tough bottle, because when Maurice and I first got married, you're still getting to know each other, and tempers fly. That got thrown at him once, missed him totally, hit the wall, and the bottle's still fine.
Wow. Oh, is that
Yeah.
right?
I don't have bits of red in
God.
my hair for nothing. I've got a bit of a temper, which I manage nicely. But when I lose it, I lose it. And then normally things go flying, including to mice. These ones.
Oh, dear. Yeah, there's just certain things, certain songs take you back to people, places, events, times, children, parents.
I
And you
know.
think
It
that
just instant memory.
it's instant. It's just there.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that little baby that we saw, she's possibly going to grow up with the thoughts of listening to Pavarotti.
Mm.
Oh, that reminds me, there was another video I saw once of a young boy, and his parents took him to a live opera.
Mm.
And he wasn't very old. He would have been 2,
Yeah.
maybe 2. And he got so emotionally wrapped up in this song, he was crying.
Oh,
And the tears, my God. And his father
bless.
was videoing him.
Uh-huh.
And he was absolutely losing it. He got so emotionally wrapped up in this song. And I thought, that's beautiful, how it can affect someone so young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've
And
seen
then
videos as well of animals, especially dogs, reacting to opera.
yeah, and they howl. And the
Oh,
owners are playing them on the piano and
oh,
stuff. Yeah.
bless. Doomiverse uses Old Spice body wash and shampoo and conditioner. It's just got such a nice smell. That
Yeah.
and Old Blazer, I think it's called, like a brown thing. And
Oh,
then
okay.
there's another one. I forget what the word is. Oh, I've got a stray eyelash.
I
Anyway,
hate that.
yeah, maybe I should go off camera. Huh?
No, you don't have to. You don't have
I
to
look
go
like
off
a
camera.
mole in the headlights without my glasses. It's like I can't fucking see. It's like, where's the screen?
Now,
Oh, fuck it.
going to take a little break from music for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to share this image here. Do we know what this is? That is the cosmic map in your pocket. In other words, the Big Bang, right?
Ah, yes, yes.
Are people familiar with the Big Bang?
Yeah,
It's
it's,
incredible.
yeah.
It's absolutely mind-boggling. And if you
It's,
want to find the gateway to the beginning of time, you don't need a spaceship, right?
mm,
You should look at your television set. Okay, see that static?
mm.
That's all part of it.
Oh, wow.
All part of it. Imagine turning on an old TV set and all you get is static.
That never happens anymore, eh?
It doesn't. Well, it does to some people.
No, it would, because I've
Depends
still
where
got
you
a,
live. Probably
no,
depends where you live.
yeah,
Most
but
people
most
think it's
people, yeah.
broken tech or empty interference. But did you know that 1%, just 1% of static is actually a literal afterglow of the Big Bang?
Wow, Kiwi, you're going way deep, girl.
Oh, I'm going deep here. Now pay attention,
Yeah.
class. It's called the cosmic microwave background radiation. It's the oldest light in the universe, stretching back 13.8 billion, yes, billion years. And your
Gosh,
antenna, what? You're
what
right?
happened? Oh,
And your antenna is accidentally catching it. You're watching it. You're watching the birth of existence live in your living room. So it doesn't even have to be burning static.
isn't that ironic, eh?
Oh, absolutely crazy. Now, I don't know if any of you wear gold, but if you do, look down at the gold on your finger. The
Yeah.
universe isn't just broadcasting into your house, it's also sitting on your finger. Look at the piece of gold or platinum jewelry. Where does it come from? It didn't just grow in the earth, as normal stars aren't powerful enough to bake it. Did you know that every single ounce of gold on our planet was forged in the binding of fire of two dying neutron stars smashing together? These
Oh,
are
wow.
they're called cosmic collisions, and they are so violent they rip the fabric of space-time, scattering precious metals across the galaxy. And
Oh,
your ring
wow.
or necklace is literally a fragment of that time. And this is where it's all stemming from. So
Goodness me, Kiwi.
yeah, see the two planets colliding,
Mm.
right? So this is what happens.
Oh, well, thank you.
And then
Yeah.
we move on to the third part of this story. I hope I'm not boring anybody.
No. Fascinating.
Okay. Then the scale of our world is almost impossible to grasp, right? Stretching
Mm.
from giant exploding stars down to a simple glass of water. Think about the last time you took a sip of water and it feels brand new, fresh from the tap or a bottle. But
Yeah.
did you know there are more atoms in one single drop of water than
Yeah.
there are stars in the entire observable universe?
Good God.
It's incredible. Absolutely mind blowing.
Well, I just swallowed off the universe.
Yeah, you have. And you look up at the night sky and you feel tiny against the billions of galaxies, and yet we
Yeah.
hold a greater infinity in the right palm of our hand. So the next time you
Wow.
look at static on the screen, the ring on your finger, or a glass or water in a glass, remember you're not just living in the universe. The universe is entirely packed inside your Thursday night or your Friday morning.
Oh, wow.
So that's it in a nutshell.
It's amazing. There is just so much out there that
It's
we
incredible,
don't
isn't it?
even know. It's the same with the world's oceans. We only know, I don't know the exact percentage. I think Whitney would probably be able to say it, but it's a ridiculously small percentage of what we actually know about what is in our oceans. On Earth, it's a different story
Oh, for
because,
sure.
yeah, most of Earth has been explored, except for really inhospitable places, say in the North or South Pole. But the oceans, because of how deep, like the Marianas Trench, and there's some other trench, I think you said they're near you in New Zealand, that is so,
Mm,
so deep that the air pressure, they could never go down there. I mean, look what happened
no,
to that
that will
capsule that
never
went
ever.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah, the one that went down to Titanic. And I mean, the Titanic is not even the deepest there is. And that thing
no,
just crumbled like an old can. So
yeah.
there's portions of the ocean that would never be explored. We'll never know what is there because it is
Oh,
just simply too
I
deep.
think they will eventually,
Yeah, but certainly
but
not
not in
anytime
perhaps
soon.
not in our time.
Yeah, and it's the same with the human brain as well. I don't know, somebody can check me on that statistic as well. But somebody once said that we only actually use 10%
That's
of
right.
our brain. There is just so much more that is not, hasn't even been explored.
No, exactly.
that we can do. And then you wonder, where does all this come from? Because you have to then almost believe in a higher power, because it is just, if you start like really drilling down, the fact that everything comes from your brain. I
Yeah.
mean, if you twitch your toe, or keep walking into things with your toe, Kiwi, it's all coming from your brain. I mean, everything.
Yeah.
It's just incredible. I don't even, that's why I said, to try and understand all of that. I know it's there and I know it exists and I know it's legit, but I just need to know it works. I don't need to know how it works, because that's just
Yeah.
too complex. Some things I want to know how, but I don't even know how I don't even know how a fucking cell phone works, or this, where you and I can be chatting to each other and we have other
It's
people
all part.
watching.
This is all part of the Big Bang. You and
Yeah,
I
but
talking
that's what
to
I'm
each other.
saying. It's like
Yeah.
totally, I know it's there, I know it's legit, I
Yeah.
know it works. That's all I need to know.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's an amazing world we live in. Even to the
Yeah.
point where, did you know, on this day in
Mm,
2126, so in other words, 100 years from today,
yeah.
the comet Swift-Tuttle will make a very close approach to Earth.
Ah.
So that's this day 100 years from now.
I'll still be here. I fully intend to get there.
The year
Jimmy verse says,
2126.
how do we know Adam and Eve weren't black? Have you ever tried to take a rib from a well, from me too, for that matter? I ain't giving my rib up for no one, or my ribs. My
Oh,
favorite
God.
saying in this house is, whenever somebody has, when you're eating and somebody wants to take something off my plate, the first thing I say is, Joey doesn't share. That line from Friends, fuck off and eat your own food. Don't eat off my
Oh,
plate.
I wouldn't know because I hated the program, so I never watched it.
Yeah. Joey doesn't share. This fat bitch
So
doesn't
many
share.
people say to me, "What? You don't like Friends?" And I go, "Nope. I watched it
Oh no,
for
I love
5
it.
minutes
I
one
still
night,
rewatch. Some of
and
it is a bit corny, but I'll still watch it.
yeah,
Yeah, Whitney says it's a fallacy that we only use 10% of our brain, because apparently humans, it's the headphones in my ears are making my ears, apparently we do use 100%. I beg to differ. I think some people use
no,
fuck all of
it's
what
not
they've
100.
got. I don't think some people, I'll put
A
it this
lot
way,
of people do not use 100% of their brain.
no, they
No
probably
way.
do. They probably use 110% of their brain. Their brain just ain't that much.
Their
Yeah.
brain's that big. Yeah,
There's
I
not
mean,
much there.
you can't tell me that if you've got a person who lives a so-called normal life, raises a family, is a good
Yeah.
Christian person perhaps, and then you get these serial killers, rapists, whatever you want to call them, who shouldn't be on this earth. Their
Yeah,
brains,
it's weird.
they don't work. They don't work properly.
Yeah, they I think they should be euthanized like you would a pet.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
I
I
think
totally
they
agree.
should. Why waste
It,
money? I mean, if you're that broken that that's what you're doing, then why
yeah,
waste money with trials and stuff? I always say, if you were caught in the act red-handed, it's
yep,
irrefutable.
yep,
Why waste?
absolutely,
Why waste time?
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
either
Anyway,
waste
what are we doing
space,
next, Kiwi?
don't breathe the air that we live in. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
oxygen
there we
thieves.
go. That's my little subject for the day of the Big Bang.
That was
It's
most
very,
interesting.
it's incredible. I'm fascinated with all that sort of shit, and I thought I would share it with people today.
Like I said, I know it's out there, but it's huge. And I suppose if I thought about it and broke it down, I would process it, but I've just never been interested, as long as it works. long as I can pick
Yeah.
up my computer and it works, as long as I can work on myself, that's as long as the AI works without me having to break too many mice, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, but my husband loves it. He's like you. He wants to know all that
Oh,
nitty-gritty
I,
stuff.
I soak it up. I really, really do. Absolutely
Mm,
soak it up.
yeah.
And quite often I'm drawing and the TV's on in the background and the mysteries of the museum. I watch
Mm,
those all the
yes,
time.
I love that as well.
And I'm sitting there drawing and I think, oh my God, I did not know that. I just get
Uh,
sucked into what's happening on the TV. Yeah. But yeah, it's
Auntie Jo
fascinating
says,
stuff.
oh, sorry, I'm yawning. I had a travel day today. Plus, it's freezing. Auntie Jo says that was very interesting.
Oh, good.
Um,
Glad someone
Terry,
enjoyed it.
yeah, Manotha says Terry Pratchett had the best creation story. Oh, Manotha, when we stream again and we do a music listening thing for you, we'll probably have another one in about a week or two. Then you must tell us the Terry Pratchett story. See.
Yeah,
Oh, and Manotha
absolutely.
also told me I've been blowing everyone's eardrums out, so I turned my sound down a bit because my
Oh,
voice is
okay.
already a bit of a foghorn. So apologies.
This was just, I was just going to play a little bit of Cleopatra. It's not the Cleopatra that, the real one. This was taken from a movie.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
yeah. Ooh.
this is how the
Cleopatra
movie.
VII, the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt, has long stood as one of history's most enigmatic and dramatic figures. Known for her political savvy, commanding intellect, and romantic alliances with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, Cleopatra's life has been immortalized in literature, art, and film for centuries. Yet while much has been said about her power and passion, the truth surrounding her death has remained elusive. Traditionally, it was believed she died by the bite of an asp, a tale immortalized by Shakespeare and echoed in countless historical accounts. But historians have always questioned this version. Could a queen known for her meticulous planning and scientific curiosity really leave her fate to a snake hidden in a fruit basket? Now, after decades of scholarly debate and new analysis of ancient sources, researchers believe they may have finally solved the riddle of Cleopatra's death. The fall of a dynasty.
Cleopatra's relationship with Caesar gives her immense power and immense possibilities.
Cleopatra's final days were marked by the unraveling of everything she had fought to preserve. After the crushing defeat at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC, where her fleet and that of Mark Antony were routed by Octavian's forces, the Queen of Egypt returned to Alexandria with her authority in shambles. What followed was a rapid disintegration of her dynasty and any remaining hope of independence. She took swift and brutal action against those in her court who had celebrated her defeat, stripping their estates, confiscating sacred treasures, and consolidating what wealth remained into her mausoleum. This tomb...
Yeah, well, there you go. That's just a very
Yeah.
brief look.
Yeah.
And that they have now discovered in the last few years that she didn't have long hair at all. It was very, very short, very cropped into her head. It was more like a man style.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. They said she's always been depicted as having this long, luxurious black, raven hair.
Mm.
But they're saying now that she didn't at all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
how to
interesting.
burst your bubble. Yeah.
Yeah. I recently saw an extract of Cleopatra
Oh,
when Elizabeth Taylor, because I think she got paid $1 million. It was sort of like a big thing those years. She
it was
got paid $1
huge.
million to play in that movie, and Richard Burton was obviously Mark Anthony. And I watched an extract from it because I've never watched the full movie. I have to say she was piss poor in it.
I think she was too, just quietly. I've seen it a couple of times.
She was piss poor. She really was. But anyway.
It was overacted to fuck. It really was.
Yes, yes. I demanded it of Julius. What she said, I asked it of Julius Caesar. I demand it of you. A good line, but she was just.
No,
and I mean, apparently she was a good actress.
Yeah, supposedly. She
Yeah,
was
apparently
when she was
they
younger.
wore wigs. Yeah, yeah, she was very pretty. I didn't think so. When I was in my teens, she must have been probably in her 40s. I don't know. And there was always articles about the most beautiful woman in the world, Elizabeth Taylor. And I was like, really? I don't see it. But when I got older and I read one or two of her biographies, and there were photos of her, like when she was Velvet in
Black Velvet.
what is the
Black Velvet. Was all
yeah.
horse.
Yeah, there she was really pretty as a child, and apparently she had a double row of eyelashes, lucky bitch.
And she was born with 2 sets. Yeah.
Yeah, and her brother was just such a he was also genetically blessed. He was also a very good-looking young man. I must actually find all my biographies are in a bookcase over there. But yeah, she was really, really pretty. I saw it when I was older. I just didn't see it when I was looking at the pictures of her. Yeah. But she also had so many surgeries, and her body must have looked like a flippin' road map with all the cuts. And she had a pair of bazungas.
That's for sure. All right, well, we're slowly running out of time, so I better get to this last video and have a laugh to finish the day. Why not?
Oh, Mortius. I love old Mortius. He's fun. He doesn't take himself too seriously. Yeah.
Okay, here's our friend, and he's doing My Heart Will Go On. So everybody want to have a listen? Oh, Whitney says the medical term for double eyelashes is distichius. Distichiasis. Chiasis. Yeah.
We'll have to get all Michael McIntyre involved. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, no, I've never looked at Dan's eyelashes that close, so I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't have thought so. A lot of men have lovely eyelashes.
Oh no, my husband had the beautiful set, and I was like, hell, I'm going to use 3 layers of mascara to get what he has naturally.
A lot of men just have naturally beautiful eyelashes. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Must be going back to Roman days. All right. Come on, Mortius. What have you got for us, boy? Am I loud enough for everyone? Can you hear the music okay?
Hello, gals, blokes, and all other folks. My name is Mortius, and today we are here with something that has been maybe one of the most highly requested things that I have gotten in such a short amount of time. As of the time of recording, this has only been out for 9 days, and it has flooded my comment section, which is Dan VASC's My Heart Will Go On. Now, Dan VASC is quickly becoming no stranger to this channel, and I've also recently reacted to a different version of My Heart Will Go On, so this is going to be kind of like an amalgamation of things I've checked out recently, but I'm just really, really excited for it. Obviously, this is such an iconic song that has so many powerful, beautiful moments. Dan is such an incredible and talented singer that I just don't anticipate this being anything less than absolutely incredible. I don't really have too much to say about it. So all I want to say before I hop in is please, please, please let me know in the comments what other Dan VASC you want me to check out, and leave a comment about how my hair is reacting weird to the green screen. What's going on right now? That's very strange. That's very fun. So go ahead and leave a comment about that, because all comments are good for the engagement. And then I will go and fix my lighting before we get to the actual reaction. All of that to say, thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. And yeah, let's hop right on in without any further ado. Once I fix my hair, to the reaction. Dan Vasc's My Heart Will Go On. Okay. Oh, that's not Dan. I was vibing so hard with the guitar, I didn't even notice that wasn't my boy Dan until just then. Cool. Hello. Guitars by Garrett J. Peters. Hello, Garrett. You rock that guitar, and you also rock those nails. There's our boy.
Very observant.
Ho-ho-ho! Okay, we are going a very different approach with this one. Fascinating. Okay. Ooh, I feel like this is the most Dan has like changed a song like from the get-go so far. This is a totally different vibe. Did it say I'm at 34 right now, so I can go back? Did it say it doesn't actually, I'm guessing Dan arranged and like wrote this himself. Bass guitars, jazz programming. Arranged by Dan VASC and Gabriel Belozzi. Cool. Yeah, rock on. That's awesome so far. Oh man, this is the worst day to do a Dan VASC reaction. I can't even like dance that hard because I have a little bit of a headache. No, what have I done? I'm gonna drink some water and probably dance and rock along anyway. I don't have to record another video today. It's fine. Don't look at the camera like that. You know what that does to me. It's so fast. And the grit, and just look at that face, man. That grit when he just like, open the door. But like in his chest with that throat grit, just whew, so good. Okay. All right. Okay. I like the way he's really shortening the end of those phrases. It's not like last for a life. Like normally I feel like for flows all the way into for a life. But he's like last for a life. You know what I mean? Like he ends it a lot faster. That's cool. And then there, he actually did carry it through.
Did you hear? Kiwi?
Hang on.
Oh, Dan. Oh, Dan.
Yeah.
Did you hear how perfectly his voice mimicked the guitar?
Yes. A lot of people miss that.
Yeah,
absolutely
perfect.
Reactors miss it and skim over it.
Philistines.
It's an absolute dead-on connection between his voice and the guitar. The first time I heard that, I thought, wow.
Yeah. No, you nailed. I mean, that is just incredible.
I always wondered if Celine Dion has ever heard this version.
I reckon Celine Dion would give this version welly, because that woman, well, when she still could, was incredibly talented. I think she would have nailed this version as well. I loved her version. I used to love singing with it. Okay, I use the term loosely when I say sing, but warbling along to it. And I can't really to Dan's one because he's just too fast. But I will say that since I heard his version, I've not been interested in hearing hers anymore. Every now and again it'll come up somewhere and then I'll just be, oh, it's just missing something. So
Did I tell
again,
you about my cousin who ended up with dementia? And
you might have.
She's got an OBE. For music, contribution to music and theatre. And she received it, and then she got dementia.
Yeah.
And over the past few years, she was losing her memory for songs and her life on the stage. It's sad. It's really sad to watch. And as soon as she heard an opening bar of a song, away she'd go and she'd burst into. She's got a beautiful voice. She was trained by fully trained opera singers. I don't know if you've ever heard of Keri Tekanawa.
She's New Zealand.
Opera singer, New Zealander. And she travels the world singing. Yeah. And she was trained by her. And she was at my cousin's birthday party, not last year, the year before. No, it was last year, 2025. And her dementia was starting to get quite bad. And she came over to me and she stood over me and I had the phone on and she said, "What are you listening to, cousin?" And I said, "Oh, you won't know him. It's a man called Dan VASC and he sings metal and he changes songs." She said, "Can I hear one of them?" And I said, "You know, My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion." And she said, "Yes, yes, yes." And my other cousin, her sister, is standing in the background going, in other words, she won't know because her mind's gone.
Yeah.
So I started playing it and she's standing over me and the next minute she's singing at the top of her voice at that level, at that speed. And she remembered every single fucking word.
Oh, wow.
It was incredible. And by the end of the song, I looked at my other cousin and I said, "See what music does?"
It transcends. Yeah.
She stood there, my other cousin, her sister, stood there and just went, I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't have seen it. She said, "The memory is that far gone." Yeah, so she's in a home now, in dementia. Yeah. But she entertains the troops there, that's for sure. Okay, let's get back to them. Okay, take it back just a little.
Oh, Dan. Oh, Dan. Okay, dude. Was it named Victor, right? I don't know. Shredding this. Oh, I'm so nervous. We're about to get to the key change. What is Dan about to do to me? and then bringing it back to the slower a little bit.
Oh, so beautiful.
In straight chest? What? Oh, that was a little too loud even for me. I'm so sorry, baby. Sleeping puppy is like, Dad, why? Oh my gosh. I was at least expecting mix. No, there is no mix in that. That is all chest. What?
Ow.
And that riff, the vocal control of the but way better than that. Like
that when he comes into it, you don't know what. When you first watch this, you think, "What's he doing?" And he's got this lovely cheesy grin on his face, and he walks up to the microphone and he just scrunches his face up and just does this slow song.
Yeah, that's a nice homage to the original.
Oh,
yeah, I like that bit.
I was watching a couple do a reaction one day, and he loved it because it was just all fast. And then when he slowed it down, the woman, his wife, said, "Oh, I wanted the whole thing sung like this." And her husband said, "No, it's taking away from what he's showing you, what he can do with the song."
You know what?
Yeah.
Part of me would like to. I prefer this version, make no mistake, but I kind of would like to hear him slay the slower version, because I think even doing it the slow way with the right amount of metal in his voice, I think he would still nail it. He would still level up, even if he did the slow version. There's a part of me that's always kind of, especially when you get that sneak peek, when he does a little bit of it. I wouldn't have minded so much, like with Priscilla's song, where he did it the original way and then he did it the metal, full-on metal way. There's a part of me that wouldn't mind so much hearing him do the slower one, just to see what he would do with it and where he would take it.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. Yeah. Okay, we'll carry on.
Whoa. Dude! That's it. No, I need more. No, I want so much more. Oh man, wow. That flew by. That was 3.5. I was just along for the ride. That's probably the least I've ever said about a Dan Vasc one. If you're new here and you were here for a bit more of an analysis, I promise I do it more in the other ones I've covered for Dan. I talk like for 5 minutes about vowel shape in his Oh Holy Night right there. But I don't know. I was just kind of along for the ride in that one. That was awesome. It's definitely going to end up being one of my shorter reactions. But I don't know. I didn't have too much to say, all things considered. It was just going by so fast. There weren't a lot of specific techniques to highlight that I haven't already highlighted in previous videos, but that's not to say it wasn't awesome. There was nothing in my wheelhouse of expertise to really pick apart and dissect. So I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of more straight through reaction than what you normally get from me. If you want a little bit more of a vocal analysis into Dan's incredible talent, please definitely consider checking out the other 3 times I've seen him: Oh Holy Night, Make a Man Out of You, and Amazing Grace, respectively. But I hope...
Oh, he did Oh Holy Night.
Yes, that's the one I want to react to at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
my eye is really giving me shit.
Oh, that's a
Kelly
shame.
Liscombe says it's a good thing Morty has never reacted to pour some sugar on me.
Oh, can you imagine it?
Oh, there was such a
Oh,
goofball
crikey.
in that.
Oh, he was
Oh,
a goofball. He was.
my
Yeah.
eye is losing it.
You right?
I don't know. I think an eyelash went in my eye and
Oh,
it is just pouring water.
I had that about a week ago. Something got into my eye,
Yeah.
and I think it was an eyelash, and it took forever to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. And it's like burning like shit now.
All right.
Although I
Well,
wouldn't
we'll
know
wrap
what
it
shit
up
burns
here.
like.
We'll wrap
But
it up
in
here.
any,
Yeah.
yeah,
There's just one
Manota
more.
says go wash your face.
Yeah, there's one more quick thing I want to do before we wrap up. For those of you who didn't see Angie's show last week, I showed off my drawing of Legolas. I don't know if everyone's seen it or not, so I thought I'll just quickly put it up and you can have a look at it before we leave for the day. There he
Oh,
is.
it's amazing. Absolutely amazing, Kiwi.
So, yeah, a few hours wrapped up in that. Yep. So
It's incredible. Why don't you zoom in a little? Let them see. Sorry, I'm just still dabbing away here.
oh, I can't because it's just put into the picture thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible. If you zoom in, you actually see strands, individual strands of hair.
And I drew every single one of them.
Yeah, it's really incredible. Absolutely amazing.
There is 14 colours in his hair alone.
Wow.
14.
That is
Yeah, when
just amazing.
I had the main picture, the original, tucked away in a folder, and I thought, I'm going to draw you one day. I think that hair is fascinating. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Well,
Doomyverse, I'm not doing that. Doomyverse says I must put an eyelash in the other eye. Then they're even. I swear, if you had to see, my eyes go like a weird green when they get watery. Yeah.
Okay.
Ah,
All
it's just.
right, people. We'll call it a day at that. So poor old Angie, you can go and wash your eyes and get them
No,
done.
I'm not
with
washing
it.
my eyes. It must cope. If I put water in here now, the eyelash is out, but I think it probably just
It might
maybe
have
scratched
your
across
eye.
the cornea. It'll be fine. By the time I wake up in the morning, it'll be
Oh,
fine.
okay.
It happens. Doomyverse says, awesome stream, Kiwi. Well done, you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Laurie. That's exactly what I just did. Inadvertently, I scratched the stupid thing, but it'll be fine.
Scratch the cornea.
Ooh, I do want to show a sneak peek, but how am I going to do this?
Just get it up on share screen and I'll play it.
Okay, but don't share yet because.
Oh, okay.
What I have to do, although it's on X, let me go on X. Let me just drag X over. I finished when I stopped tweaking it, but I finished what is it? Amazing Grace what do you call the thing?
Song.
Animation. See, my eyelash stole my brains. Let me. It's just a sneak peek. Oh, shush. That's words Dan doesn't often hear. Oh, shush. Okay. Share screen. Yeah, I don't think anyone's ever told him to stop singing. Share screen. Am I frozen?
People are complaining he has stopped singing. That's what they're complaining about.
Okay, share screen. You know what? People must just be patient. He'll get there. I just always think there's 250 songs to choose from. So it doesn't really bother me. Frozen. I was auditioning, Manotha, for Frozen. Okay, is it there? It's literally,
Oh, did you say
it's
Frozen?
literally, yeah. What I did was I thought, you know what, some people might not get the animation because I did a work stream last week where we started working on Amazing Grace. And I thought some people might not get the connection with what I animated in relation to the song. So I just, for the opening 15 seconds, there is a little blurb that's there. So that's what I've got on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, you
so
were
I'll
just
drop
talking
it.
about Frozen, and it reminded me of a joke. Why did
Yeah,
Princess Elsa fall off her sled?
don't know.
She let it go.
She probably let one go and it melted the ice.
I better not be careful
Yeah.
to tell too many corny jokes. Someone might call the crops.
The crops.
I'm on fire today, I tell you. I'm one fart away from, what was it? What's the saying? I'm one fart away from giving a shit tighter than a Kardashian's butt.
Oh.
Oh, dear.
Goodness. Yeah. Anyway, I'm streaming tomorrow night. I'm doing another work stream and I'm probably going to start working on either another song because it is a work stream, or maybe we'll create some figures again, one of the two.
Oh, goody.
So yeah, and then Saturday I've got John Ambler and Deborah Perkins is joining me. Kiwi's probably going to join us as well. I think
What
maybe
night's that one?
Saturday, Sunday morning for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm
So
joining you
Kiwi will
for.
join us for the Debbie Perkins and John Ambler one. And
Yes.
yeah, we're just gonna have a chill time. We'll take music requests. We'll play some of John's music. So the requests are unfortunately gonna have to be Dan or some John or Manotha's music that isn't copyright. So that's perfect. So yeah, that's what we'll do Saturday night. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna start working on another song, or we're gonna animate some figures with the boys from TNME and all of that. And I'm dropping this at, I think, halfway into my show or at the end of the show. Yeah, my show, I don't know, my
Yeah.
show always ends at whatever time it ends.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll do that. And
Yeah,
then Sunday is
regular
mine and
time,
Kiwi.
Joe. Regular time.
Yeah. And then Sunday
Joe.
night, Kiwi and I are doing our other show. And then I will
Right.
tell you guys, I can't spoil it because it's going to happen and we're just going to still tweak the dates and find out exactly when. But we're going to have Viking Reacts on. He's reached out and he would love to come on. So I'm thinking of having him on my Sunday show that Kiwi and I do together. And maybe we can do some of his favorite reactions that he's done. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone has a favorite of what they've done, and we can react to favorites that he's done, or otherwise, his favorite dance songs that we could just play and react to as well. Or he would know which artists we can also play that aren't that I'm not going to get crucified for on copyright. So yeah, I'm looking very, very forward to having Viking Reacts on. Should
be fun. Should be fun.
Oh, an amazing person.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know if you want to add it. It's literally 15 seconds. See, it's a teaser. Okay, so
this is a teaser.
Yeah, this is just a teaser.
Yeah.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved.
There we go. It's the opening sequence. I've stuck that in the beginning because it just gives a brief backstory to the origins of the song, sort of a nod. And then you guys were in my work stream on Friday. If you weren't, go check it out on YouTube. We started working on it there. I'm still busy tweaking on the song. Every time I think I'm finished, I see some bit of weird AI. I've just spotted two massive continuity mistakes. He's got a jacket on, then he doesn't, then he has the jacket, then he doesn't. So I'm thinking not even a woman would get dressed and undressed that many times during a sequence. So I'm going to have to go and reshoot some of that or just forget about it and make peace.
Ah, it's
Anyway, so
awesome.
yeah, I'll drop that tomorrow night. I hope
Awesome.
I've done the song justice. Kiwis, you've watched it.
Yes.
You
I
enjoyed
was
it. So
blown
yeah.
away. Absolutely blown away. I think it's spectacular. It's one of your
Oh,
best, I think. One
oh,
of your
thank you,
best.
doll. I hope I've done it
Yeah.
justice because it's just such an epic
Oh,
song. I reshot the
certainly have.
ending. I redid the ending
I
since you saw
love
it
the
because I
ending.
felt
I love
no,
the
I've
ending.
made it even better because I felt it
Oh,
ended
how
too
could you get it
suddenly.
better? How could you
No,
get it better?
the bit with the end where the guy stands up, it chopped off too
No,
soon. So I
don't take it away
extended
from what
that.
the people have got to see. They'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, but it's yeah, I think it's better.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Whitney. I'm
Oh,
trying.
Deborah Perkins is here. Hi, Deborah.
Yeah, Debbie Perkins is joining us on Saturday with John. So
Yeah, that'll be
Saturdays are
neat.
going to be fun Saturdays with friends and music.
Sure.
So yeah, we're going to react to some of John's stuff. We're going to take requests from other artists that aren't copyrights. That's probably going to be just
Yeah.
that. And Manotha stuff. So yeah, we'll do a mixed bag, and then we'll just check up the storm as well, than usual. Oh, I'm looking
Yeah,
forward
excuse
to
me.
that one.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
always like chatting up storms in here, don't we?
yeah.
There was
And then
a couple of
also
us.
for yeah,
Yeah, carry
I
on.
was gonna say on my latest post that I put up on YouTube for this song, well, today's post. If there are any particular songs that you would like me to animate next, maybe I must do a poll, put up a poll, and put
Yeah,
like a short list of 3 songs, and then see which one to do next. I kind of
see
want to
what.
do Nessun
Yeah,
Dorma, Amazing Grace, and Nessun Dorma are 2 of the ones that I'm continuously playing around with in my head.
well,
And
you
I
could put
think,
the actual storyline of Turandot, and
yes,
yeah,
yeah, I
that
think
would
I
be
could
that.
animate the shit out of that.
A lot of people
Uh,
don't know the true story of Turandot and what what it's about, what
Mm.
the opera
I
is
wouldn't
actually about.
yeah.
Mm.
So I wouldn't mind doing that. Let me do this again. It's so beautiful.
Amazing
Not my
grace,
animation, the
how
song.
sweet the sound that saved.
Yeah, and then the scene cuts and it goes to the rest.
Yeah, it's a wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful video. It's awesome.
Yeah.
One
Well,
one other thing today in history,
yeah.
on the 14th of August in 1965, the Beatles took an appearance for the US variety show, The Ed Sullivan Show.
Oh, wow.
It was
Wasn't
their
there
first appearance.
drama around that, or was it someone else that was
Oh, absolutely. No, it was the Beatles. Yeah.
Yeah. What was the drama? Was there was someone where they didn't want them to sing a certain lyric? Oh, I think it was
Was it Elvis? No, it was Elvis,
no, it was
wasn't it?
The Doors, Jim Morrison. They didn't
Oh,
want him
that's
to
right.
sing Girl, You Couldn't Get Much Higher. It was
Yeah,
they
yeah,
had to change the lyric to something else. But because
yeah.
it was live those years, um, Jim Morrison purposely leaned in and he's like, Girl, you couldn't get much higher. You know, he like really slammed the word higher into the mic. So
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And the other something else in 1985 on this day, Michael Jackson
Mhm.
buys ATV Music, including the publishing rights to the Beatles songs, the catalogue,
Oh,
for
yes.
40. He bought it for $47.5 million. 10 years later, he sells half of his interest to Sony for $150 million.
Oh, brilliant, eh?
Not a bad investment, eh?
Oh, there goes my eye. Ah.
Now, here's a South African influence on this day.
Oh,
In
wow.
1989, President P.W. Botha resigns as president of South Africa.
Okay, can I help you right there?
Yes, you can.
Botha. It's Botha.
Botha.
Bo. Say Bo.
Botha. I'm saying it.
Botha.
Botha.
Yeah. It's
Close
Botha.
enough. Fucking hell.
P.W. Botha. Peter Wilhelm Botha.
It's written as Botha, okay? B-O-T-H-A. Take it
No,
if you will.
yeah. No, I just thought I'd educate you a little on the correct pronunciation in South Africa, Botha.
Fair enough. When I strike a
Because
Maori
it's
word,
South
I'll let
African.
you know.
Yeah. Oh.
Whakatane, whanganeri. Okay. On this day, 1993,
Yeah.
they New York Yankee retire Reggie Jackson's uniform number 44 on Reggie Jackson Day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So he's got a day named after him. Yeah.
Did you see speaking of all things Maori, did you see the little thing about the All Blacks I sent you on X?
I did. It was funny.
And you didn't play it?
Oh, I did. I played it.
No, you didn't play it on the
No.
show.
No.
It was funny.
Also on this day,
Yeah.
1995 was the Battle of Britpop. Rival bands Oasis, Roll With It, and Blur, Country House released singles on the same day.
Oh, wow. I wonder who sold the most.
Don't know. Doesn't say.
Yeah.
Oh, now today, 1997, convicted Oklahoma City bomber Timothy McVeigh, formerly sentenced to death by Oklahoma the Court of Appeals. Good riddance to fucking bad rubbish.
Oh, did he get executed then?
Yes, he's executed. He's gone.
Yeah.
Another South African influence today. Now, excuse me if I get the pronunciation wrong.
I'll help
say
you,
that
right?
before I say- In 1998, on this day, Winnie Mandela faces legal action from South Africa's apartheid government for defying her banning order and returning to her Soweto home after years of forced internal exile in Brandford.
Yes, yeah. No, Winnie Mandela, you've pronounced it right. We just say Mandela. He is
Mandela.
Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela is his full name.
Oh, good Lord.
Ja, want see, I can do the Rolihlahla.
Holy Hafma.
Rolihlahla. Yeah.
And also this day in 1999, New Zealand wins their third Tri-Nations rugby series as South Africa edges out Australia 10-9 in Cape Town. The All Blacks' only defeat comes in the final round 28-7 against the Wallabies in Sydney.
Oh, wow.
But they still took the series.
Yeah. Would you like to remind chat who are the most capped World Cup champions?
We are.
No, we are.
We are. We're 3-2.
No, South Africa's won it 4 times.
Oh, I thought it was 2.
No.
Oh, hang on. No,
No,
I'm getting confused with the Tri-Nations and the World Cup.
No, rugby. No, I'm talking about the Rugby World Cup.
Yeah. They're doing the
won
Rugby Tri-Nations at the moment. And it's a build-up to the World Cup.
Yeah.
New
But
Zealand
we are
have
World
won
Cup champions.
Yeah,
currently and the most.
We've won the World Cup 3 times. Yeah.
Yeah, and we've done it 4.
we're playing. We are
No
playing
rivalry,
South,
of course.
we are playing South Africa this weekend. Tomorrow.
Yeah. Where are we playing? South Africa or New Zealand? I know we're playing together, each
in
other,
South
but
Africa.
oh yeah, no, then we'll probably
I
win it.
think it's Cape Town. I think.
Yeah, home ground advantage is huge.
They
Yeah.
played the Sharks. The All Black played the Sharks, the South African team. They played them on Wednesday. And they
Yeah.
beat them 58-0.
Oh wow, the Sharks, did they lose that badly?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, they choked.
The All
Are
Blacks
they from?
hammered them.
They're from Durban, Natal.
They played in Durban.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they All Blacks absolutely hammered them.
Yeah.
Which was surprising. I didn't think the All Blacks, because they're such a new team, I didn't think they were going to do that well.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
remember, if it's the All Black team against a provincial, the Sharks is just a provincial team. It's not, it's not like the Springboks. It's just.
Oh yeah, no, I realised that.
But
I
still,
realised they're just a provincial.
I was going to say they got a. I almost used the word that I would get banned for, but they got a proper sepakslaw, like we would say in Afrikaans, a hiding.
Oh, we call it a down trowel.
Yeah, well, yeah, they got annihilated.
When you get beaten with a nil score, you have to drop your trousers.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
you go out
that's
for
what
it in cricket.
Yeah, you call a down trowel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's all I had to report on historical. There was just a lot happened today.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot.
So on that bombshell, are we ending it, Kiwi?
Yeah, I think so. Let me just take one last look. Oh, on this day in 2016, Andy Murray won a gold medal in Rio de Janeiro Olympics, 7.546.6275. That was a long fucking game.
Oh, that's a 5-setter.
Yeah.
Wow.
And on this day in 2016, Jamaican sprint star Usain Bolt wins the coveted 100-meter Olympic gold medal in 9.81 seconds at Rio de Janeiro.
That's fast, eh? That is fast.
My nephew rode in the rowing eights in Rio de Janeiro that year.
Mm-hmm.
2016. My nephew was rowing because they won the World Cup and automatically qualified to row in the Olympics.
Yeah. There was a guy two chaps from Ireland that they interviewed on the Graham Norton show a little while ago that won I don't know if it was the gold or silver medal. And a reporter apparently asked them something about the race. And he said, well, you in a boat and the goal is to get from here to there the fastest. And that's the secret. It's just to get from there to there the fastest. There's no big whatever. You just row. But there was some phrase they used. I must find that it was on the Graham Norton show. But these two Irish chaps were so funny. They were really so funny. But they were just like probably sick to death of reporters asking stupid questions.
Ask a stupid question, you get a stupid answer. That's what my mother used to say all the time. You want to get from here
to there the fastest.
I used to say to my daughter, she used to say, Mum, who are you talking to? I say, myself. It's the only way I get sensible answers.
Yes, definitely.
All right, people. We're ready to wrap it up for the day. We've gone way over time. Half an hour, 2.5 hours we've been going. It just flew past. We've covered a lot today. We covered Nessun Dorma, and we covered Mortius, and our little NESSUN DORMA fan. What was she, about a year? No, she wouldn't be a year old. She would have been 9 months old.
Yeah,
the way she was.
Could have been a year, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, shame,
blue
Deb.
screen.
Wendy sent a message to say that she has to bounce.
She's back.
Yeah, no, she sent me a WhatsApp earlier to say that she's not going to be able to stay for long. So maybe she's made it
Okay.
back. I haven't read the WhatsApp yet. I just saw it come through on the screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We're
No, I agree,
glitching.
Aunt Joe. I agree, Aunt Joe. She doesn't understand when one of them is on death row, kill themselves. Yeah. Oh, when they
Yeah.
try and kill themselves, they try to bring them back to life. Yeah. That always makes me
Honestly.
laugh. Honestly.
Oh, Whitney says fun
Yeah,
times,
I know.
excellent company. Did you want to read that, Kiwi?
Yeah, fun times, excellent company, inspiration. Looking forward to many more. Thank you to Kiwi and Ange, the dynamic duo. Oh, thank
Uh,
you, Whitney. You're
that
a
sounds
darling.
better than the fabulous fatties.
Yeah, there's always that. Oh, God.
Uh,
I don't know if you can see, that's my banner up on my curtain. See that?
oh, nice.
Game of Thrones.
Ooh, very nice. Did you see the Game of Thrones animation that Trebe and I put together?
Yeah. Oh, that was
Yeah,
awesome.
I
Loved it.
know.
Loved it.
That
Loved it. Loved
metal
it.
version of Game of
Yeah.
Thrones was just so good.
No, that was cool. Mm.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay, well, we must
bedtime.
fly, people. And
Yeah.
thank you very, very much for your company.
Oh, thank you.
Take care of yourselves. Don't do anything silly. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
That's
Really
everything.
isn't a lawsuit. It's everything. Behave yourselves and take care of each other and love one another.
Oh,
Okay, folks. Kia ora
bye.
and have a lovely day.
Thanks for riding with us on another epic quest, Legends. From music reactions to art, AI, and everything in between, the Fellowship grows stronger with every one of you. Huge love to my co-host Anjanette Meme Vibe, the real MVP of Middle-earth. If you enjoyed the journey, smash that subscribe button, ring the bell, and leave a comment below. One does not simply leave without joining the channel. Until next time, may the road rise up to meet you. This is Kiwi Classic. See you in the next adventure.